And this is perfect that these trucks are parked so close to each other. So chrome, let's just say you. Okay, now over here, remember the chrome. Don't forget the chrome. All blacked out. The guy she tells you not to worry about. But seriously, that looks so much better. You cannot tell me that does not look better. Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and today we're going to be going over the all-new 2019 Ram 1500 Laramie Black Edition. The reason I'm making this video is I'm kind of partially hoping that Ram sees this video and then they make this change and add this to other Laramies. What I mean by that is they currently offer the Sport package in a bunch of different colors, but I've only seen this Black Edition on black trucks. And yeah, that's kind of a problem. But as always, we'll do a quick walk around on the truck, go over the key features, then we're going to take it out to see how it drives. This Ram is being provided to us by Larry H. Miller Dodge Ram Jeep Chrysler here in Sandy. So if you're on the market for a new Dodge Ram, check these guys out. And if you are stopping for the first time, really appreciate if you would subscribe. So under the hood here of this 2019 Laramie Black Edition is the 5.7 liter Hemi. Can get a V6, but this is the motor to get. This Hemi has 395 horsepower and 410 pound-feet of torque. It's all run through an 8-speed automatic transmission. And in terms of fuel economy, you're going to be good for 15 around town, 21 on the highway. If you do get the e-torque system, which you can get on this truck, that'll increase that a little bit and then give you 130 pound-feet of torque from off the line. Now this is the important part. If you work for Ram, please get this to the person that designs the trucks, please. So with the Black Edition, it gives you, on the exterior at least, you get the Sport hood, just like on the other Rams, and then it blacks out the badges. That's important because on a regular Sport appearance Laramie, that's still silver, but this blacks out the badges there. And then you notice the headlights also blacked out, looks absolutely fantastic. And then the front emblem, blacked out, and then the bumper, body colored. So like, it would be really cool if this was on, you know, for example, Delmonico red, or you know, another color like the white. I know that's a Charger, but you get what I'm saying. So like all the blacked out emblems, because it kind of looks a little bit bad when you have, you know, a truck that is silver or white or whatever and has like the body painted and then it still has chrome. So please, I wish that you guys would change that. And I guess we should wrap things up with the front end. So parking sensors per usual, and then you do get the LED reflector lights on Laramie's, standard equipment on Laramie's, and then this one's got some tow hooks as well. So normally the Black Edition gives you 22-inch rims, but this one has been downsized to the 20-inch rims. A little bit more practical, especially with these Falcon tires that it has on it. So these are kind of like all-terrain tires, not quite super hardcore off-road, but I mean, you can see how aggressive those are. And these tires, by the way, are 275 millimeter for the front and for the rear. And then you will note you get blacked out Ram badging on the side there, and then this is a 4x4 off-road, so you do get 4x4 off-road badging on the side as well. And let's head out back now. Here's the key fob for the Black Edition Laramie. So normal functions on it: lock and unlock and remote start. Press that button twice. First time we'll lock it, second time we'll start up the truck, and you'll hear that 5.7 liter Hemi come to life. Let's get you nice and close so you can actually hear it. The other function this has is the tailgate release. You can get optional air suspension. This one has traditional coilover suspension though. And then you can see the bed. Can get a bed liner. This one doesn't have it. And then you can get LED lights if you want. And then normal power sliding window. That's standard equipment on the Laramies. And then all the beds on these new trucks are super light. And now, again, the important part here in the rear. So this Black Edition gives you black Ram logo in the back. And then this little part of the taillight is black on the Black Edition. On a regular Sport Laramie, that's not going to be the case. And then black exhaust tips. Now just think how cool this would be if you had this on just different colors. Like if you had a truck that was all white with that. I know you guys are going to get annoyed because I keep bringing this up, but seriously, please add this Ram. Anyways, coming to the back, you're gonna notice the regular setup. We do get this really nice black trim. I actually like that a lot. And then you get the stitching with leather at the top and then on the armrest here. And then you can see the speaker right there for the sound system. And then if we look in the rear, absolutely massive. This is a crew cab. So just like all the other Laramies, suede inserts here on the seat. And then this picks up, you get extra storage underneath. And it is a flat loading floor with some little ice coolers there on the bottom. And then we get a power outlet. This one is a level 2 equipment group, so it has heated seats in the rear and then USBs and USB-Cs, and then, yep, full power outlet. cup holders with more of that black trim. Looks really, really good. Up front here, we've got keyless entry, so one touch to lock it, and then put your hand on the back of the door handle, and that will unlock it. And then you will note this one's got the power folding mirrors. More of that leather, suede, and then black trim up front. Memory seats are right here, all of your window controls, and then that's the button to power fold in the mirrors. And then they do have blind spot on this particular truck. Press that again, that'll fold them back out. And then we can see another speaker for the sound system right here. Looking at the seat for the front, we can see that this has the full power adjustments with the lumbar, and then the seats are gonna look identical to the front and the rear. So suede inserts with the leather, says Laramie on it. Really comfortable seats. The bolsters are really wide on these, and there's not much else to say on those. And then we can look at the pedal layout just down below with the hood release. Power adjustable pedals on this Laramie. Steering wheel is manually adjustable. That's your parking brake, and then your lights just leave in automatic mode, and then that's for the screens to brighten or dim them. Start up the 2019 Laramie, just put your foot on the brake and push the push start. It'll say Laramie there on the dash, and the gauges will do a little bit of a sweep. All of your regular controls, that blank area as if it had adaptive cruise control, that would go there. You got your standard cruise control, your gear selector right here. I wonder why this isn't blacked out. I think RAM kind of missed a spot. Anyways, rest of your controls to the radio, that's for the center stack, and then your voice commands. There are rocker panels on the back of the steering wheel to change the radio stations, and then your regular turn signal with the windshield wiper stock is right there. Standard gauge setup, I've gone over this a million times, but tachometer over on the left-hand side, speedo on the right-hand side, and then you can see this little center screen where you can scroll through a bunch of different menus. I'll just scroll through these so that you guys can see all the different little menus that you can set to be your center screen. Now you will note, as it says right there, this one has the Harman Kardon sound system, so 19 speakers and a subwoofer, got a little 12 volt up there. This particular one's equipped with the 8.4 inch touchscreen, so super responsive touch time essentially on this screen. It does have drag and drop function with everything, and I mean, it's one of the best in the car industry. Like I said, it's instantaneous with response. You note with the Laramies, you get heated and ventilated seats, heated steering wheel. Here's that backup camera the truck comes with, and you can see as I turn the steering wheel, the lines will turn with it, and the quality on it's really, really good, just camera quality wise. Here's all of our controls. These are the analog controls. This is why I actually like the 8.4 inch over the 12 inches, because you still get a bunch of analog controls. So you can see the controls for the heated, ventilated seats, heated steering wheel, analog buttons. Dual zone climate controls are down here as well. And then we've got some other controls, so your parking sensors, to turn them on or off, tow haul mode, stability control, and then this random thing that isn't a blank switch, but it is, but it's just kind of there. And then you'll note more of the USBs right here on auxiliary, and then we get a full CD player. Over here we have our shifter for that 8-speed automatic transmission, 4-wheel auto, 4-wheel drive high, 2-wheel drive, and then 4-wheel low, true neutral. And then since this is an off-road package, you do get hill descent control and axle lock. This is another feature that I like about this black appearance group. You'll note that that has a RAM charger, so you do get the wireless charging here, another power outlet, and then you can see this has the center console setup that'll also come with this black edition basically. So you'll see the center console setup, little math tables here on the back, and then we can see the full center console, tons of storage space. You can fit pretty much everything in here. I actually like this setup. I prefer it over the bench seat. Now onto storage, we've got the glove boxes. So both glove boxes here lined with felt, tons of storage space. They're pretty standard in the truck segment nowadays. We have all of our light controls up here, and then universal garage door openers. That's for the power rear sliding window, so you press that and that'll open or close it. And then these kind of like blank switches would be if this had a panoramic sunroof, so you can get a full panoramic sunroof. And the Laramies, this one just isn't optioned out with that. Now we're done going over the key features of this black edition. Let's see if it drives any differently than any of the other Ram 1500s. Doubt it, but let's head out. We are setting off here in the 2019 1500 Laramie Black Edition. I keep wanting to say Sport because it's so similar to the Sport, but it's got some extra stuff that the Sport doesn't have, which is neat, especially that wireless charging that comes with the package. I think that's a really, really cool add-on. Let's talk about visibility first. So visibility over the hood is really good in this Black Edition. Through both mirrors is really good, even with these smaller power folding mirrors. They've got that little convex mirror that helps out. Blind spot mirroring is going to keep you safe. And then over both shoulders, really solid. Trucks in general just have really good visibility. Just like all the other 2019 Ram 1500s, ride quality is really, really solid. So super smooth ride quality. This has the coilover suspension. The air suspension that you can get in the trucks is a little bit smoother, but I would say that this is perfect. And the nice thing about this coilover suspension is that it's easier to modify. It's easier to do leveling kits and lift kits on it. You don't have that air suspension that you have to bypass to do all of that. Now, in terms of steering feel on it, steering is very, very light. The truck's actually pretty direct. There is going to be a little bit of vagueness since it is a truck, but I mean, it goes right where you want it to go. And because they've kind of pushed the engine further back and changed things with the handling, the truck just handles excellently. We are going to get an acceleration here with this Black Edition to see how it goes. And just like all the other new Ram 1500s with the 5.7 Hemi, it's more than enough power, 395 horsepower and 410 pound-feet of torque. Just get this truck up and going. Now this is really going to be the most important part of the driving aspect of the video, but not really. I mean, I explained all the important stuff. But it's kind of cool to see over the hood and see all the blacked out stuff, especially on the hood, just compared to like a regular Laramie Sport where it's not all blacked out. Seeing everything blacked out, I think just looks so much better. That all being said, let's actually wrap things up for the video. Wrapping things up, I think that the most important thing about this truck is if you're on the market for a new truck in general, obviously check out the new Rams. But where this kind of stands in the Ram lineup is I think it's a really good value proposition, because a lot of people I've noticed that have been buying these new Laramie Sports have been paying extra to get things blacked out. The rim's powder coated, like I did to my Rebel, or the badge is blacked out, just everything blacked out that's not blacked out on the trucks currently. And so I think this is a good value because it already comes blacked out. You get that wireless charging, and you can get 22-inch rims with this package if you don't switch the tire setup on them, if you just do the regular street tires. And so getting the 22-inch rims, getting everything blacked out, sport package console for, I think it's just over $2,000 for that package. And this particular truck stickers for about $59,000, I think. I just think overall with the current deals that Ram's offering, I think this is a very, very good value. So check out one of these Black Editions if you are in the market for a new Ram. And there we have it, everyone, the 2019 Ram 1500 Laramie Black Edition. And again, Ram, if you're watching this, please let us have this package on other colors. Thank you. Thank you everyone so much for watching. If you are stopping for the first time, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe, comment down below what you thought. And again, big shout out and thank you to Larry Miller Dodge Ram here in Sandy for providing us with the vehicle. If you're on the market for a new Dodge Ram, check these guys out. I'll see all of you in that next video.